And when the DVR is ready and running, we are going to start putting the cameras. So if something happens with any camera, it's going to be recorded.
This way it comes right online.
Okay? So if someone just touched the camera, we are going to know who did it, because that was the problem. The police came and they say, no, we cannot do nothing because we don't have the records from the camera. Because we stole the camera, we started wiring, and we went for lunch. When we returned, somebody took the wires.
Okay, so, right. I'll take one more question.
Do you need people from buildings that are willing to have this for their building put onto their phone and they can monitor, if you need help monitoring for each building?
Talk to Carlos about that. I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't think it could be.
Basically, like it's right now, the remote access that we have remote access to the Zurich and remote access to the office and to the house cameras. Is managed just by security.
Yeah, it should be that way.
Have the access for that.
I'm just saying,
So-
if they're short to look, I'll be happy to look at my building.
Right.
Maybe
So-
sometime in the future.
I have no problem looking in my building, I'd like to see what goes on in that washroom and stuff and
Okay.
Whenever,
And down my hallway.
anyway, whenever it happens and somebody reports to the office, we can check on the DVRs what happened, and anybody can get a copy on a memory card or flash drive about what happened. So just
I'm lucky because I can.
you have to make a request
On my door?
to the
Yes.
office, and we can provide those recordings to anybody.
I
Okay.
have one other question. The camera that was destroyed, was it returned and then replaced?
The camera was cut. I am trying to fix it.
So you think it's
I
repaired?
think I can fix it.
Okay, great. All right. So, is there any more discussion on that item? Any discussion? Any objection to the item, which was to approve essentially the installation of the systems and keep the cameras? No, hearing an objection. The item is approved. We have only one more item: Z2Z payment plan. David.
Yes.
We had a unit owner call us and request that they can go on a payment plan. They owe approximately $3,500. They would like to pay $600 a month. Their monthly fee is $458, which is basically $142 per month more. It would take approximately 25 months to pay down the payment plan. This would go into effect next month, June 1st. So I just need the board to either approve it or not approve it so we can get back to this unit owner.
Do we have an, well, first of all, do we have a motion to that effect? Yeah. Okay, I move to approve the payment plan under the terms described by David. Just maybe. Okay, so, and Doug seconded it?
I second it.
Okay. Any discussion on the board? Any questions from the membership on that? Hearing none, any objection on the board? The item is approved. Okay, we're up to good and welfare now. Could you pass it over? Could you read the first name? Oh, it's Michelle. Michelle, go ahead.
Okay, first question I had,
Before someone's allowed to move into the village, do they have to are they getting the tickets put on their cars? Because I see the lines by the gate with people showing licenses constantly. Every person who lives here should have to have a pass before they're allowed to move in. The barcodes.
If their license matches.
I understand that,
address
but one time we had it where every person came in, we would just give them the barcode. We did it for 2 months and requested that every person has to have one. After that, they couldn't come in. I mean, there has to be some way to prevent this. If people are coming in with just driver's license, any Tom, Dick, and Harry can go out and get a driver's license with an address for here, and then just come through the gate with it. I mean, I don't think it's right. I think that if there's barcodes provided, every person who lives here should have to have a barcode.
can I answer that? Can I answer that?
Who is that?
Marshall, you'd ask him for a second. Okay.
Elwood isn't here, but could we,
Why
Dave?
don't we have Tony?
Can I answer
Tony.
that?
She's
Okay,
she's on
the
sales
people
and
that
lease.
live here,
I
that,
can't hear you.
that, okay, I'll talk a little louder if you let me be. The people that live here, that either rent or own, get barcodes once they've gone through the sales and lease committee.
Right.
They get barcodes. Anyone you see at the window are either coming in as guests or as, just visiting.
Or they're delinquent owners
Or
who have had their
or delinquent
barcodes turned
owners.
off.
Okay.
And that is why they're at the window.
Right,
If
and
they
they-
There's
got
an awful lot.
barcodes,
And so long as their license matches,
Legally, we can't stop.
right, legally, we
Exactly.
can't stop.
That I do understand. It
If
just
they have
seems like there's an
barcodes-
awful lot.
We
Michelle,
turned
if
off
they have
a lot of
barcodes, they're up to date and they're everything.
No, I understand that, I know that,
Okay.
I know they get turned off, okay, so we've got an awful lot of delinquencies for that, it's just one of my little things that I see it a lot of times, and they block both sides up, and it's just a real headache, and time consuming for the guard, and, you know, everybody should have to have a barcode. And, yeah, okay, my other question is, the sign-in sheet for the pool, for the clubhouse, everybody's supposed to have a pass on it. What is the purpose of bringing your pass and then you gotta sign in? To me, that's just a waste of paper, a waste of time. It agitates owners. I mean, to sign in and sign out when I have a card that shows who I am with my picture and it has the right date, everybody's supposed to have that pass and should be showing it. We shouldn't have to be signing these pieces of paper all over the place.
Well, you do show your past, but it helps, it could help in an emergency. If we know that you're here, okay? And if, God forbid there's an emergency and somebody needs to know where you are, and if you don't have your phone, somebody comes into the clubhouse and says, hey, Michelle here, we can look at the list. You know what, she is here, and she signed into the pool. Let's go look at the pool, we can find her.
That makes sense. It's just to me a lot of
That's a
extra
little
paper.
weak, I don't know. I'm with
Yeah,
Michelle.
I think, first of all,
That's a
if everybody
stretch.
needs to know where I'm at,
I think it's a pain in the
they're gonna
ass
know
to
where I'm
sign.
at.
It's only one scenario.
I mean, it makes sense what you're saying, but I mean,
Maybe we should call them when we go to Publix and call the office and.
I mean, I can leave a message with the office every time I'm going somewhere. I don't like writing my name down. I don't necessarily want other people to know where I am in the
I
clubhouse.
disagree with Michelle, I agree with David.
I don't agree with you, and I think it's just a waste, and it's a nuisance, and I know 80% of the owners disagree with it. They think it's a waste. I mean, you have to come and say, you're signing me, I'm not signing. I don't wanna sign my name to that, and I just think it's ridiculous, and I don't see the use for it. If we have a guard there and we have to show our IDs and passes, we shouldn't have to, how many of you signed in for the meeting tonight? It's a waste. It's just a
I wonder if we
useless
could
waste.
somehow get a system where, like at most gyms, you have your card and
You
an
have the fob for
electronic.
the door.
Well, I'm sorry?
I looked at Home Depot and Lowe's. They have a little system that you put a lock on the door, just like a pass for a hotel door. Everybody gets one. If you want to go from room to room, you pop that in. It reads who you are.
You used to have
I would
something
want to
similar,
put one
remember?
in.
The biometric.
The biometric.
Right, but that
It
didn't
didn't
pull the
work.
front door, but this is a little easier. It's more like a hotel thing. For like, say you're gonna use the gym, you're gonna know who swiped in and out of the gym. They each get
Which
one.
means an expense not only for the card reader, but for 1,000 cards.
Okay. Well,
One thing,
Just like that sign, 1,000 cards.
yeah, I know. Is there gonna be a charge for the new Maytag for the cards also?
I believe we're going to give each person, she has one.
I'm just trying to see what else I had on my list. Okay, the Axon cards, the passes, oh. Well, sorry. I had a long list. And he doesn't care about these. Trucks out in front of the Yorkshire. I noticed there's vehicles that are on the property, parked in parking spots that aren't covered, and it's not being, taken care of. I notice a lot of times I've had to call the guards and say, there's a car parked in front of this building for like 4 hours, it's not a vehicle, somebody's moving clothes in and out, people are just doing whatever they want. I noticed in my building, there's a lot of different damage going on from people moving in and out. I saw the mirrors coming down the steps, I'm gonna get there and clean it tomorrow, but I mean, you know, people shouldn't be blocking where people walk in and out of the buildings. People are leaving doors wide open because they're too lazy to go back and close the door after they brought stuff in. You know, people who are ever getting the information to the people that are coming in need to be told this isn't gonna be tolerated. That's a real issue. And then there was one more thing that went missing. Oh. I know there's 3 board members here tonight. I know Marcy was on the phone. Is it ever gonna be where all the board members show up? I mean, seriously, it's a real insult to owners. Huh?
Address the missing giraffe.
I mean, I don't know who they actually are because I never see their faces. So, I mean, you know, maybe we should just have everything televised and you all stay home. I mean, seriously, this is horrible for, if these board members cannot come once a month. I said, Marcio, yes, you're available by phone.
Let him talk. Marcy, go.
Right here, I'm overseas right now. It is, I saw the call at 2:15 in the morning. Right now it's 4:08 morning for me. So, and I'm hearing this as just a short call of my own contact to be there.
I'm not blaming you, Marcio. You're on the phone. I'm blaming the other members that are here that compose the entire board. I never see them here. I see one that comes and then they walk out in the middle of the meeting. I see other ones that just don't show up. I haven't seen them here since January. Or whatever month they got put in. I mean, it's sad.
One of them are, they're not showing.
Thank you, Michelle. That's a very good point, very well taken.
I just want to just-
Oh, Bill.
I wanted to ask Carlos, because actually Michelle brings up a good point. What do you think the cost would be to implement something that, like, let's say, all gyms have, where you have this little thing, right, this little barcode, and you electronically just hold it up, it rings, and then their picture and the time of entry is all there. So this way, if someone falls in the pool or goes missing, all the information is there electronically. It's 2015.
Yes.
How much could that possibly cost?
So-
And it would be more efficient, and it won't be a pain to sit there and write in.
This is
Like
another
we're children.
phase of the project that we already were talking with David. Basically, when the project is finished completely, all the buildings are going to be connected through the internet and are going to be monitored from here.
No, but forgetting monitor, I'm talking about that system
No,
specifically.
let me finish.
Yeah.
Let me finish, okay? So, the place to install all those, let's say one computer is gonna have 3 monitors, okay? To control 3 buildings. So, the place to install those monitors are gonna be basically in the place where we have right now the security guard for the clubhouse. Because there is one person that is right now just there controlling one computer with one camera that is the clubhouse cameras, okay? So that person is gonna be doing the job for all the buildings. He's gonna be monitoring all the buildings. So we are gonna have to change the reception here at the clubhouse. And we were thinking about maybe using that storage space that is in the back of the desktop in order to remodel that area, and that is gonna be the area like the front gate for that. One of those computers can be connected to that kind of system. It's a little thing that you keep on your keychain, and when you pass, you just click it
every
and
gym,
it opens the
it's
gate
not
and
every
you
gym.
pass. Okay?
So-
It's a little thing that goes like this, and you keep it.
And you hold it up
Every
and-
user has like the barcode.
You can even do it off your phone, the barcode.
Right,
Right,
yeah,
you can do
they
it
can
on
use
your
it
You
too.
don't pay for the barcode off.
And the person passed is not gonna be registered because now the guard is gonna be inside the room that is gonna be monitoring everything. Maybe it's gonna have some glasses or something. It's gonna full with all the.
Can you give an
monitors.
estimate on how much the device?
That's a
itself-
second phase. I'm not telling you that it's gonna happen right now,
I
but
can
that's
imagine.
the future. It's not too much because we can have the computers with 3
So could you give us a time frame as to, like, the earliest that would be to implement? Because
Let's finish with the cameras. Let's finish with the cameras.
All right.
Talk about it. But that's the way it could be in the future.
And we had
I've
numerous
been
discussions
talking
about
about
it.
All right.
Right, was there anything else? I think you started saying something during Michelle's comment, but I can't remember on what topic, so.
I don't know.
I can just say one more thing. Last month's meeting, I said I was gonna donate a DVR, and I already did, and I gave it to Carlos.
Oh, great.
So-
Can I do a pause, please?
That's it. I got it out of my garage, thank you.
On that note, on that positive note, I ask for a motion to adjourn.
Second.
You making the motion, I'm seconding. And with no objection, the meeting is adjourned at 9:18. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you.
All right.
Good meeting, so time. And nobody fought, nobody yelled. Nobody fought, nobody yelled.
That's the way it should be.
That's what it does be.
She's got like cream, she's got
Marcia. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying.
David, very good job.
Marcia.
Nothing for you to do.